Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I sure am tired. I can't go to sleep for another couple hours. But anyway, folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That's absolutely the case today. I got off work a little over an hour ago now and decided, after work, I was like, well, you know what, I'm kind of hungry, I'll go over there, I'll get some food. So I went out and I got some IHOP. I just got through reviewing their, their new Bacon Avocado Eggs Benedict. Go watch that video if you're interested. But because I made a wrong turn, I ended up having to make my way through a gas station so that I could get back on the right road. And, I was like, fuck it, man. I'm already at the gas station. I could use a drink. I was not going to buy a drink from IHOP. I went over there to look it up, because like I did the online order so I could just pick up the food. For a fountain drink. Just a fountain drink, not any of their fancy drinks or anything. It was like $4.50. I am fucking sorry, but no. So that wasn't happening. So I decided I went over there and I hit up the gas station. I grabbed a couple things. And I saw this particular thing, and I was like, I'll review that. So what is it, folks? What am I doing for you? It's boom! It's from Nestle, their Sensations line. It is their Frosted Flakes cereal-flavored milk, naturally and artificially flavored low-fat milk. They're great! I don't think the guy who does Tony the Tiger's voice has anything to worry about me taking his job. I don't know, maybe if I practiced at it enough. Is it the same guy? It can't be the same guy, right? Especially, Tony the Tiger's been around a really long time. Can't be the same guy. I'm going to look into that when I'm done. But yeah, so I've had some of these cereal milks before. They're kind of fun. Cereal milk. Let's get a thing for the thing. Looks like this. Ha 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 ha. Or wait, ha 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 with the they're great thing. Sure, man, let's give it a go. And yeah, I can't, unfortunately, go to sleep for at least a couple more hours because I'm waiting for concert tickets to go on sale, and I really, really do not want to miss this show. I don't think it's going to sell out or anything, but if it does, I'm going to be pissed off. So, I want to make sure I get it in. All right. Shake it, shake it. I mean, it tastes like some milk that cereal's been in for a little bit. Let's give it a go. I'm gonna be honest with you, that basically just tastes like the vanilla Nesquik. Almost exactly. Very similar flavor profile. If anything, it's a little bit weaker than that. Yeah, okay. And it's a low-fat milk, so, I get it, folks. I guess I get it. I don't know that I get it. I don't get the low. Look, if you're going in for milk anyway, here's my thing. Do it like diet soda, right? You go over there if you like diet soda, good on you. You have diet soda options. Up the fucking yin-yang. It's just do diet soda land. But then, if you're like me and you're just like, fuck it, I want the normal soda. Do the same thing for the milk. Do the same thing for the milk. Just go over there and be like, hey, low-fat milk for all your low-fat milk enjoyers. And here, if you just don't give a shit about yourself, here's the whole milk. I'll go in for it. It's okay. Yeah, it tastes like a somewhat sweetened milk. The thing is, though, it really doesn't feel all that it doesn't feel all that similar to like an actual Frosted Flakes milk. Now, to be fair, I haven't had Frosted Flakes in I don't know how long, probably since like middle or grade school, so it's been a while, right? But I get the general concept, you know. The thing is, like, yeah, obviously, you know, you get the, you know, the frosted aspect, you know, the kind of sugary bit. You get that as part of the milk experience, but you're also getting like certain flavor remnants from the actual cornflakes themselves, you know, and that gives it kind of an extra sort of nice sweetness to it. This really, they just focused on the frosted kind of aspect. You don't really get any of that like somewhat, you know, kind of corn flavor. And so it again, it really just feels like the fucking vanilla Nesquik. It's fine, but it's definitely, yeah, it's very underwhelming. Yeah, it just, straight up, it just tastes like not as good vanilla Nesquik. It's not a bad experience. I'm not upset with it, but at the same time, it's also, yeah. And I've found that in a lot of instances with these cereal milks, that's kind of the case. You know, because like the fact of the matter is there's only so much that you can realistically emulate. Because for one thing, everybody's cereal experience varies. You know, for me, I don't eat cereal that much these days, but like honestly, throughout pretty much all of middle and high school, it was like a go-to snack for me. And I wouldn't go over there, you know, I was a growing boy, as it were. I wasn't gonna go over there and, you know, just get a little bowl for myself. I'd like fill up a giant freaking cup of this stuff, you know, just like the biggest bowl or container I could find. I'd cut a globe in half and fucking put it in there if you'd let me. So I'm gonna get, when I get to that final milk situation, I'm gonna get some condensed, very flavorful milk. That's what I want. And these things are not really doing that because, again, they're not gonna live up to that. And then on top of that, I sure as shit wasn't drinking low-fat milk. You know, so, yeah. It's not a bad thing, but, yeah. Two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No and no. I just, you know, for me personally, it's definitely a no. There have been some of the other ones that I've had where I have gone back to them, like the cinnamon one. I can't think of what it's called off the top of my head. But like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, maybe? I think Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That one I kind of, you know, I went back to every now and again. This one, honestly, I think is the weakest of any of the ones that I've had. It's not impressive at all to me. It probably doesn't help that although I certainly was known to eat some Frosted Flakes from time to time, Frosted Flakes were like never even in like anything close to my upper echelon of, you know, cereals that I enjoyed. They're fine, but yeah, so for me it's like, no. It's just, if I really want that experience, I'm just going to go get some goddamn Frosted Flakes. I'll just make some actual cereal. Then I get the cereal plus the milk. If I'm recommending it, I'm not. I don't think it's terrible or anything, but if you want a similar experience that just tastes better, just get the Nesquik vanilla. You know, it's a very similar experience, except it's got more flavor to it. I love the idea of these, but I don't think, maybe one day, maybe within my lifetime, they'll have perfected the technology, but right now I don't think we're there. They just feel kind of weak and very meh. So I would say don't waste your money. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year, folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly Nesquik-tastic rest of your life. Kids, just get some Nesquik. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, You know what? I'm not even gonna. What's your favorite personal cereal coming up from when you were a kid, right? I think for me personally, I was a big Reese's Puffs kid for quite a while. I kind of eventually moved on. I think for me, the one that still stands the test of time the best, even though it was gone for quite a while, is French Toast Crunch. I think French Toast Crunch, because I always enjoyed, your Waffle Crisp and stuff like that. I always thought those were really good. But when I had that, I was like, this is the business. This is the business right here. And then it went away for a while, except in Canada. It was like, ha ha ha, those sneaky Canadians, they were hoarding it all. Saving up for the day when, World War III happens, and they'll be like, ha ha ha, we have all the French Toast Crunch. And then you'd have a whole thing, between the Canadians and the French Canadians. It'd be, and then Letterkenny happened. And then we got our French Toast Crunch back. So thank you, Letterkenny. I'm pretty sure that's exactly how the history books are going to write that, word for word. I'm very tired. Bye!